the genetics is the subject which has the least CGPA. I have 6 in
Okay.
that. Though my
Six.
overall CGPA is 9, yes,
Hmm.
I have 6 in the genetics. So that made me to take genetics and learn more about that. I have not even touched the book.
Okay, so it's from all the classes and the materials that you have got from Agri, like you are prepared for genetics.
The first subject I started is, I guess, before I purchased the course, I completed the seed science. I clearly remember that you have posted 17 videos in the YouTube channel. So I have watched those 17 videos from top to bottom without giving a single break. I bought the course in March 15th, I guess. That was the best decision I did for doing MSc. More than selecting the subject, that's the best thing, I guess.
Okay, that's interesting. Hello everyone, welcome back to YouTube channel Agri Addict. I'm your mentor Ariprasad. So today in this video we have All India top ranker in the ICAR PG exams plant sciences who has secured All India 69th rank in the plant sciences subject in the 2024. So he has been also allotted to the Department of Genetics in NRI Cuttack. I congratulate you for this allotment and securing a very good rank in this ICAR PG exam. So before we he is here to share his preparation strategy, like how he has prepared for these exams and what was the total duration of his preparation and the different sources and the books or the materials that he has used for his preparation. And he'll be giving the detailed insights about his complete preparation journey for this exam. So Mithun, I welcome you to this session. And before we proceed, I just want to request you, please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you, sir, for appreciating me. Hi, sir. I'm Mithun. I studied from GKVK, US, Bengaluru. So I passed out recently in June 2024. I have my OGPA with 9.041.
Okay.
So I have good OGPA in UG. So that's where uh, it helped me in a lot in the studies because
So what is
it
your
helped
position in the OGPA among your batchmates, among your university?
uh, in my university. I think in boys I may stand at the top, one or two.
Okay. Okay.
Above me, over there are 6 to 7 girls.
Okay, sisters and girls. Like girls are the toppers from your university for this year. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, please. So you are about your marks and the rank.
Uh, in AAE PG examination, I scored 329 marks out of 480. So I got All India rank 69th
Okay. And you have been allotted to genetics department
and
in Cuttack.
genetics department in NRRI Cuttack.
Cuttack. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. And congratulations again on getting
Thank you, sir.
seated to IRA hub in the Department of Genetics. So I'm very much excited to know about your preparation strategy because I know all the background story, when you have started your preparation. So this video particularly would be very much inspirational to the students who actually start late because of so many reasons they have. Because what usually happens is like students usually start 1 or 2 years before the exam date. And this is something that is happening from the years where everyone knows the standard books that are needed to be referred and they usually start preparing 1 or 2 years before the exam and they are able to crack this exam with very good rank or the marks. But there will be a certain category of students who even willingly they might not able to start at early. They just come to the end and then they realize that they have to start and they really start late and still they manage to crack this exam with a very good rank. So Mithun is one among them, like one among these categories, and who has started very late and still he has managed to crack this exam with a very good rank in the ICRPG. So Mithun, I just want you to explain in detail like what was your environment all over when you were doing your UG and like how did you for the complete preparation journey. So let's start with like why did you decide to do a MSc first? Like when
Uh,
it was the time that you decided for preparing for the MSc.
Sir, in my fourth year, first semester, that's in seventh semester, we usually go to Rave. Till
Okay.
then, I had no plans of doing MSc. I was not determined to do any MSc. I was prepared for the job. But as the time passes, I search for the opportunities after BSc. But those were very less, and the pay scale was also very less. Then uh, I didn't get what to do. So I
Like
explored
you
some
search
opportunities
for the opportunities after PhD or MSc or BSc.
after MSc. After BSc, I checked first. So
Okay.
I didn't see much of the opportunities, and the pay scale also was very low. Nearly everything it was just 4 to 5 lakhs per month. It was maximum for BSc guys.
4 to 5
I,
lakhs per year.
per year, sorry,
Yeah,
per
yeah.
year. It was the maximum I saw.
So this was
So that
basically on the
15,
private or like in which of the sectors like you have found this?
sir, in the private sector, sir. In the
Okay.
government sector, actually, recently we have got the notification of A and
Yeah.
AO and AAO
AWO.
posts. So it has also the salary of 43,000 per month.
Yeah, yeah. So that's what like you have found out like okay. Yeah, please.
Till I complete my RAVE, I had nothing in my mind that I will do MSc in my life. So once I complete my RAVE and I came back to my home, then the question started.
Like
My parents asked me what.
when was it? Like in which time like you came
Uh,
down?
in January 15th, around January 15th, we completed our RAVE and we came back to our home.
January
Around
15,
15 days, we got some leave.
2024.
Yes,
Okay.
2024.
Yeah, yeah.
In January 2024, I got this question from my people, like my family and my friends. So what next? But I had no answers. Uh, then I came up, okay, let me take MSc and crack it. So now the bigger question came, to choose MSc in which subject. So actually, I love entomology the most. I
Okay.
love entomology, but from initial days, I have an habit. Like what I like most, I leave that because anyhow, if I'm interested, I will learn. So I focused on which I don't like. In my UG days also, in the OGPA card, uh, the genetics is the subject which has the least CGPA. I have 6 in
Okay.
that. Though my
Six.
overall CGPA is 9, yes,
Hmm.
I have 6 in the genetics. So that made me to take genetics and learn more about that. So even if I take entomology and study, yeah, it is my interested subject, of course. Even though if I don't take it, I will know much of the things which I need for the degree
Already.
or which I need for my job. So that's why I choose genetics because I don't know anything about that. That's why I choose genetics so that I could learn many things about that. This made me to take genetics as my subject, and also it had multiple options like other subjects like entomology or others had only one or two subjects in the subject group, but
Broader.
genetics had four subjects in that stream. So
Okay. The plant science had a
if I
four
don't,
subject in the stream like compared to the any other subjects of agriculture for MSc. Yeah.
yes sir. So if I don't get genetics, at least I have options for pathology, seed science, and microbiology. So I choose this plant sciences as my subject and started preparing.
Okay, it was in your January that you have decided all these things and you have chosen a subject that you have to
Yes,
prepare
sir.
for the plant
So
sciences for the MSc. Okay.
yes, sir. So it was January and it goes till February also. By the end of February, I was in the clarity to do PG in GPB or any subject under plant sciences. So then I came up with what books to read and on what to invest. So I got into YouTube directly and I searched for JRF exams or anything like that. So your channel video was for the first in the in the search box I got. So firstly I got about the previous year papers I guess. So
Mhm.
I saw two or three of them. I like the way they explained there. So then the first subject I started is I guess before I purchased the course I completed the seed science. I clearly remember that you have posted 17 videos in the YouTube channel. So I have watched those 17 videos from top to bottom without giving a single break. Just I have watched the videos. There is nothing else I have done for that. So before taking the course, I have seen that I got impressed, and then I bought the course in March 15th, I guess.
Okay.
So after buying the course, I think that was the best decision I did for doing MS.
Okay. Okay.
More than
Thank you so
more
much.
than selecting more than selecting the subject, that's the best thing I guess.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah.
By March 15th, what I purchased the course, and one added advantage for me is my CGPA. Because of my CGPA in my hands-on training course, I got to select which has some least work and which will give me some free time to study. So I got into animal sciences and waste management course. So it had minimal works and used to give free time. So that helped me a lot to study. Uh, Basically, I used to study five, 4 to 5 hours a day, not more than that, because I can't sit in a single place and study for a long duration. I get bored. Maximum I can focus is 2 hours. in a single sitting. That's it. Though it was in the phone, it helped me a lot. Why? Because I'm very much active in my social medias. Uh, I love Instagram, I love Facebook, everything. I'll be
Okay.
seeing a reel. If I open once, it will go like 1 hour, 2 hour continuously. So
Okay.
when the course is in the phone, I can't switch on to Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. So I'll be continuously seeing the videos one by one. If I get bored, I used to go to the question section, and as I had multiple options to repeat the questions, or it used to give me 3 attempts. So it helped me a lot because much of the readings are from the mock test which I have attended.
Okay. So this is how you
So I
started.
would like to, yes sir. I would like to also share this. Even when I come to my home. So while traveling in a train, I used to just go through the mock test and solve it. So if I don't get those directly, for some questions there will be no explanation. Directly I used to give in the feedback section. So by 1 or 2 days, you will be sending us the mail. This is the explanation for this question, and so more than reading anything like books or that, I have clear the topics in the mail itself.
Mail. Okay. Yeah, that's very interesting. Like the single course has made a lot of difference in your preparation. So let us just go in bit detail about the different subjects. Let's start one by one and then cover each and every subjects, like how we are prepared for this, because this is very much important for all the students who will be starting late. So before that, I just want to ask you some common questions, like how many hours of like the you mentioned some hours, like exactly like what is your average hours of study? You started from March 15 or it was from the March 1 itself, like after February end, like when you decided to go for plant sciences, it is the from the March beginning, like you started your preparation, right?
Yes, sir. It was from the mass
Okay.
beginning because I started from the seed science. I completely watched those 17 videos in the YouTube. Then I bought the.
So it's 4 months, March, April, May, June.
Yes, sir.
So June 29th was your
Yes, sir. It's
exam.
normal.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes.
this was your preparation and the average hours of study. Like what was your average hours of study every day?
Sir, I can't focus much time, but I used to study 4 to 5 hours a day,
Then
including my class times, everything.
like what you were doing other than like 4 to 5 hours in a day? Like
Sir,
after spending like 4 to 5 hours on study, like what else you were been doing in the other free time?
actually, I love roaming here and there. I have bike in my campus. I have a bike with me, so I have a lot of friends. I used to go around each day. So
Okay.
the campus is also big and surroundings are also big.
Yes, of
So
course. Like I've seen GKVK, like it's big. Yeah.
we didn't even live there without going out for a single day. We used to
Okay.
go every day.
And like say you mentioned about 4 to 5 hours, like this 4 to 5 hours is including like attending the quizzes, attending the mock tests, attending the classes, everything included, or you are just specifically talking about reading?
Sir, specifically, to be honest, I haven't read anything, just watching the videos. My screen time used to be 6 hours a day after taking this course,
Okay.
uh, just by the YouTube or the Agri tab. So this
Okay.
was my screen time, and much of the time, it may go till 7 hours if I used to do quizzes and all.
Mm.
Sometimes it may go till 7 hours also.
Okay, okay, it's fine. So this is about like your preparation, average hours of study, and completely you have prepared almost for the 4 months for these exams, and you have dedicated yourself, not too much, like you have dedicated only sufficient amount of time. It's about like 4 to 5 hours. And one
Yes, sir.
added advantage which students should consider, don't be under overconfident about this thing, like only with the 4 months of study with the 4 to 5 hours, Mithun has cleared it, but he has very good knowledge in his UG since his CGPA was above 9. So this is also one important factor to be considered. Yes.
Yes, sir, I would like to say on this because the genetics course was completed in the beginning, within 2 years of the degree. So all the later aspects like pathology, the diseases part was also in the third year, and the science part was also in third year. So the residual knowledge was more in this topic. So I didn't need much time to cover those topics because I had
Yes.
the residual knowledge about those topics, and even I have skipped so many contents in them, but I have focused mainly on the genetics because it was the weak subject in my.
So like apart from this, see, like covering from A to Z from subject wise, like what about this previous year papers analysis? Like have you done any kind of analysis where you are able to skip out the topics and you read only the selective topics in every subject. Just tell
Yes,
more
sir.
about these things.
I have done this much because why? Because I have seen the question papers. So I guess from 2021 the pattern changed from 1 mark each question to 4 marks each question. So from that time I have referred each and every question paper. In that I see that many of the questions were straight with no more confusion. So I thought that so the examiner will not ask highly tough questions. So out of the four what total questions, 80% questions will be normal.
Easy to
Those
moderate.
20
Yeah.
questions, yeah, easy to moderate, and those 20 questions will be the challenging questions. So and those will be the deciding questions. So firstly, while preparing, I kept hurdles like while starting the preparations, I thought of oh, if I score 250, it will be better marks for me. So like that, by preparing day by day, I used to set my targets higher. So while writing each mock test, I used to keep my score. Oh, today I should score at least
Yeah, mock test is
250.
okay. Like you have worked on the mock test and you have attended several mock tests and you improve on it. But like,
Yes, sir.
you have you made any kind of analysis where you just only read the selected topics? Because
Yes, sir.
obviously, like you have started very late and there was very less time, so you would have gone with a smart approach rather than just reading each and everything. Just
Yes, sir.
tell
In
us
the
more about it.
uh, I come subject wise in the genetics part. I have focused much on the history and all the basics parts, like cytogenetics. It was one of the important topics. Apart from that, medical genetics and population genetics. In the plant breeding sections, there are so many topics which we should leave, which I will tell, which are not important. The biometrical statistics part is there. So I completely skipped that part because I once saw that video and I was not able to understand, and I remember those. So I skipped that. So I saw the question paper also, but there were no more questions from that. So in the plant breeding topics, we can skip so many content like that. So even in the breeding methods, those breeding methods are important. Just the outline is important, not the detail, how it is done, how much it's done. So all those topics I skipped. So later in the pathology, history is important and diseases are important. Apart from that, the classification. I just had the outline. I didn't go deep into the orders and I didn't go deep into the families. So I just had the outline and skipped all the content. So no need of remembering the families with examples or orders with examples. So mainly some of the disease causing families and orders are like protozoans, resistant smut. Those orders are important. That's it. Apart from that, nothing is important in the classification. So while coming to seed science, your notes is best. The 17 videos were Bible for me.
Okay.
It was the best thing. Apart from that, I haven't tested anything. So even in the minor subjects also, like microbiology, uh, I think the food microbiology is very important because all the other topics in the microbiology will be covered in other subjects. Like the microorganisms will be covered in pathology itself. So no need of studying that again. Apart from that, food microbiology was the thing I found important. I read it separately from my UG notes. And in the biochemistry or other things, I haven't tested anything. Sir.
Okay, it's all from the residual knowledge that you had from your UG academics. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
For general agriculture,
One
like
more
have you
thing,
studied
the plant
anything?
physiology,
Yes. Yeah, yeah, please.
uh, plant plant physiology will be the most important. Like some deciding questions will be from that side.
Yeah, yeah.
I have seen many papers. Some questions about mineral deficiencies.
So how did you cover this plant physiology? Like from where? Like from UG notes?
No, sir. TNA notes is best for that.
Yes, TNA notes. Okay. And for general
So 250.
agriculture, like what do you do? Like you have prepared anything in specific?
Sir, general agriculture. I had read the name of Sinha book.
Okay, you have read it, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you have referred this.
That's the only book which I have bought.
Okay, yeah, yeah. So let us start. Like, so you have like given your view on like how you have chosen the topics and you have only focused on those topics, and that is how you are able to finish the syllabus and revise it properly, and that is how you are confident about giving this exam. So let us start from genetics. Okay, now like in detail, in bit detail. Like you already said many things, but if you had missed anything, you can start. Like, how did you start preparing for genetics? Like you said, like you took our code from March 15th. So just cover from scratch, like how did you start and how did you end and when did you finish your first reading and how many times you have revised the whole syllabus. Start from genetics.
Okay, sir. Genetics, as soon as I finished the season, as soon as I bought the course, I started from genetics itself. I started from the part one. So by that time, most of the live classes were done. I started from the scratch. First, usually I have to used to make the notes, but later, in order to save the time, I stopped that because we used to give the crisp notes. That was enough for me.
Mhm.
Uh, I prepared for genetics. I have given my 100%. I agree. Why? Because it
So
was
like
the toughest
how about
subject.
like standard books?
No, sir. I didn't even
I should ask
saw
you.
the preface of it.
Okay. Like you
I have
had.
not even seen the book. I have not even touched the book.
Okay, so it's from all the classes and the materials that you have got from Agreed, like you have prepared for genetics. And were you
Yes, sir.
satisfied? Like you might
Yes,
like
sir.
as you said, like you have been also done the analysis, like previous year question paper analysis, have done that, and you have been already attending the mock test. So after seeing my classes and just accessing the notes, so were you satisfied with the subject? Like what did you feel?
Yes, sir. I am 100% satisfied, sir, because I am the beneficiary, 100% beneficiaries of the genetics part.
Okay. So like that's it. Like your idea is simple. Like for you, like what worked is the course, the notes, the mock test for genetics. Yes.
Yes,
Okay. Next,
sir.
plan reading.
In the plant breeding part, I had good residual knowledge because the course teacher in our UG was such a great person. His classes, I have uh, I have not missed any of his classes. Uh, in plant breeding topics, I found those topics which I said earlier, like statistics parts and the
Biomedical genetics.
biomedical part.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the toughest part for me. Apart from that, I have cleared everything from the plant breeding also.
Okay.
So no, actually, genetics is tougher than plant breeding. No more, the questions will also be easy from the plant breeding part also.
Yeah.
Uh, but we have to remember the things. That's it. More than understanding,
And like you
remember
have
part.
gone through the like I will ask it commonly. Like have you gone through the standard books for any of the subjects or not?
No, sir.
Not none of the
I
subjects
even
you have referred any standard books.
no, sir.
It's
I
completely
even
on your
haven't touched.
materials, your residual knowledge from the academics from the UG and the materials and the classes you got from the aggregate. So this is
Yes,
for
sir.
all the subjects. I thought it was only for CTech and genetics.
No, sir. It
Okay, it
was for
was.
all the subjects.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, fine. So the for the
Sir,
plan reading, like just eliminating few of the topics that you were not interested in. Rest of the things like you had already a clear idea because of your professor from the UG campus. There, like most of
yes,
the
sir.
things were clear, and you just had it done a fine tuning during your preparation.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So next.
Uh, Next, from the plant pathology part, I got tough about those micro aspects, like what is ICAR or this, that, what is this. So that thing. But in the diseases of horticulture crops and field crops, I was thorough because in the Ravi also it has helped me. In the Ravi time also, I had studied about 2 to 3 times because I used to go to the farmer field and I used to work with them. So many times I have visited the farmer field and it helped me a lot to remember the things. So I was thorough with that. But those the first two courses, like the classification and the characters, the order, that was the thing I have to remember. But I managed it with the notes provided in the edit. It was very detailed, so that helped me. And apart from that, in pathology, nothing was much harder for me.
Okay. So you had done it nicely.
So
Yes.
coming to the seed science part, I it more than twice or thrice.
Okay.
From microbiology parts, I didn't focus on everything, but as I said, industrial microbiology and food microbiology. Those were the important topics to be touched. Apart
Okay.
from that, physiology. We should not leave physiology. All the nitrogen cycle, carbon cycle,
So you
carbon
said like you
fixation,
referred all of these things from the TNU notes mainly, and you had
DNA.
already the residual knowledge obviously that helped you
Yes,
in covering the syllabus for the plant physiology. Okay. So like biochemistry and general agriculture, you said it. Like biochemistry, like you did not do anything in specific.
I didn't know.
You had a very general approach, like you just analyze the previous year papers and try to work on the weak areas of yours, and then like every other area which was good, you just try to maintain it and you just have revised it. So when was the time like you felt okay, I have covered the syllabus for once? At what time? Like at which part of your preparation? At what stage? Like you felt it like okay. I completed the syllabus. Now I'm going for revision. As is it there was a time like you felt it?
Yes, sir. By May, I was in confidence that I can score 300. I can reach 300. I had that confidence by
Oh,
May.
okay. And like how many times like you revised the syllabus? If you have a count.
Sir, first I have from March 15th, I didn't skip any videos. I haven't skipped any videos, and I have completed all the videos from one side for all the subjects.
Okay.
So then, in after May, that's in a 1 month span, I have just seen which are the important videos. That's it. So not much,
In
just
terms
one
of
sort of
reading,
video.
like not only in terms of videos, like in terms of reading, like you do you have a count like how many times you revise the syllabus? Not
But I
exactly.
haven't read anything, sir. I just have watched everything.
Okay, okay. Like after May, like since you have finished the syllabus by May, like after that, like you had
Mm.
almost 1 month of time. So in 1 month of time, you just try to cover it another time. That's it.
Sir, actually, I would like to mention one book, Plant Sciences at a Glance by Ajith Kumar Singh. That's
Yes,
the book that helped me
yeah, yeah. Like after
because
covering the
it was
syllabus, like it is definitely helpful for the revision. Yes.
it was all one line questions and one line answers. It was all given in the bullet point, not a lengthy book to read. So reading that, I have read those that book 2 times. It helped me a lot.
Okay, okay. So this was your simple preparation strategy, like how you have started and how you have ended. And also, like it's not about the 4 months, it's all about your residual knowledge that you had previously. You have just
Yes, sir.
specifically worked on the weak areas. You have to try to improvise it, but you try to keep it simple. You always kept it simple for you. You did not complicate with too many author books, too many standard books. You have
Yes, sir.
only utilized the resources that you had with you. You did not burden yourself with so many things around you. Yeah, that's a very good approach. Students can also learn from this. Like whenever you have short of time, instead of overburdening yourself with lot of books adding into your preparation, just try to simplify the things and read out like whatever the you have and also work on the weak areas. So that is the best approach. So like I have two more questions before you conclude. So
Okay.
one is like, what was the overall role? Like, if I ask you to summarize everything in a single sentence or in a few words, like what was the role of Agri in your ICR PG preparation? So what would be your answer?
Uh, Sir, Agri, I would say it is my 100% because that's the biggest investment I have made for my examinations. So I completely believed you. I completely referred you. I completely solved all the mock tests from you. So apart from that, I haven't touched even nothing from other sources. So this helped me a lot because even when I used to go to the exam, I will say that within 1 hour I had completed the exam. Another
Okay,
1 hour I had sat free. Why? Because I have written more than 100 mock tests
okay, yeah. That's because like you have attended the mock test
before
and
taking
you
the.
are well acquainted with the things and the conditions. And what was the pressure like?
Yes, sir.
Were you pressurized during the exam day? Since like your
No, sir.
preparation approach was completely different from others.
No, sir. Because I used to take exams every day. As I said,
Mhm.
I have attended more than 100 full-length mock tests.
Okay,
So
okay.
that helped me a lot because
Like from the several
in
platforms,
attending the
yeah,
mock test
including
also,
Agreed. Yeah.
yes, sir. Our UG lecture gave one book for me. I don't remember the name. It was also mock test of 50 tests. I
Okay.
completed that. So then I shifted to Agredit and I've cleared all of them. So another, I took from another one platform also. I completed all of them.
Okay. Okay. Fine. This is how you have like helped you in your preparation and how you. And one more thing, like students might usually get this doubt. Who is watching this video? Who might be watching this video? Like, see, the students usually go for the standard books. They will be preparing for 1 year, 6 months, and you are the one like you did not touch the standard books. So, how was your mental health? Like, were you so disturbed with this fact that you like even in your campus, like there will be a lot of students who will be preparing for the same exam, the same subject. So, did this fact disturb you, or it never disturbed, or if it has disturbed, like how did you manage it?
Sir, it never disturbed me because my friend circle was simple.
Okay,
Apart from me, nothing was studying for plant science. That was the biggest help for me because in my friend circle, I had a friend who was a NRI, who didn't had any idea of doing MSc. So another one is from business management, ABM. So we also doesn't had any idea of doing MSc. So my friend circle was simple. None was doing MSc. So I don't had any pressure in that because I was not asking about others' status or others' preparation. I didn't even know about others, how they're preparing, what books are they referring,
And also, like,
and
have you
how are
gone
they
through
going.
the toppers guide video of previous years?
Yes, sir, I have
Mm.
seen.
Okay, so that time, like, obviously, like everyone, each and everyone who has given the video, they would be definitely suggesting to go for the books. So even
Yes, sir.
after seeing all of those things, like you made up your mind that you won't be going for that, and you will be just right, you will be keeping everything simple.
Sir, the first video I saw was the last time All India rank topper. His name Anurag Awasthi. I
Yes.
think he was the guy. So I saw his videos, but he was explaining like he used to say each and everything is important. But I don't feel important. Before starting, I had downloaded the syllabus. In syllabus, I didn't get anything. So I started solving the question papers. So in the question papers, I got a rough idea. So what and all will be important and what are all will be asked in the exam. So then I marked which are important for me and I started studying. So that helped me more
Oh,
than the topper grade. Because in the topper grade, I didn't get any videos like this to motivate me
yes,
because
yes.
all are saying that I used to study 8 hours a day or 10 hours a day. I study from 1 year. I study from 2 years. Everything was there.
Okay. So like, what do you feel about the results? Like you felt like, okay, if I should have like done this much, like this one, like if you have missed anything in your preparation after getting the results, have you ever felt that, okay, like I missed this part, I should have done this, some anything like that?
No, sir. Even in the preparation, I started with the 250 as a target. So as my confidence range is increased, I set the target for 300. Even after writing the exam, I thought, okay, I can touch 300, no doubt in that. Above 300, if it comes, it's my luck. So even the marks came, I was very happy and I was 100% satisfied in that because I have got what.
That was your expectation. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I have got what I for what I have prepared. So
Yes,
I
yes.
didn't expected much. So I was happy with that. Even but I was a bit worried about rank because I was what hoping for the rank to be below 100. But for my surprise and for my luck, it was 69. So it was a double surprise for me. I was 200% satisfied with that rank because with this short period of time, with this short study, it's an achievement for me.
Okay, okay. I congratulate on this. Like for taking some bold steps, like you have been very not under the pressure association. Like whatever things that has worked for you, you worked on it. That's good. That should be the mindset of a student. Like if she or she is going for any exams, and instead of like getting overburdened or just comparing themselves with the other progress, instead of doing all of these things, do never compare yourself with the others. Just try to concentrate on what you are doing and just focus on like what should be done. That's it. Like and consistency and also the hard work is the key to success. Like you are giving 4 months, 3 months, do it properly and be consistent every day. That's it. That will definitely bring you the success. So Mithun, like it was a very nice session, like where you have simplified a lot of things. I guess like students might be watching this video when they approach the exam. Like even now, like they would be watching this, but I think majority of the students will be watching this video when there is a like 3 to 4 months of time left for the exam. And I guess like they will be definitely motivated enough that okay, they can also do it. It's never too late. And students who have started early, and this is also one good message, like one message from my side that I want to give. You also do not demotivate by yourself, like okay, किसी बंदे ने like for 4 months में clear कर लिया, हम क्यों मतलब 1 साल 2 साल prepare करें. That's not like that. Like see, the stories and the situation, the conditions, the mindset, and also the caliber of each and every student is different. Same things will not work for everyone universally. So only there are specific things that will work for a specific student. So whatever might be your flow, just keep the flow and keep on preparing. If you are started now, it's good, well and good. Just aim for higher, like Mithun has aimed for 300, you aim for 400 and just start preparing it. Only things that I want to you people to take from the video is the confidence. Confidence is the key. You should have the confidence no matter when you start. Okay. Mithun, like before ending it, like just one thing, what is your final message to all of your juniors? I think most of your juniors from your GKVK and also from all other parts will be watching this video. So what's your kind message to all of your juniors? Like what do you want to tell them?
Sir, I would like to tell that even if you have started preparations from your second year or third year, it's not a big matter because so though you have started, so the things gets complicated in the fourth year because you don't have much of the time to study. You will get involved in this or that thing continuously. So I'll take this opportunity to say this, even if you have studied well, so buy any of the coaching classes because it will lead you to the right path of what to study and what not to study, and the final moment preparations are the what important factors for achieving the success. Because even after having all of the resources, and even after having all of the works done, and even after reading all of the books, some I have seen somebody have failed in the exams, and not up to the expectations. Why? Because they don't know how to handle the pressure, and they don't know how to manage the times and all. Everything comes with the package. So this is the best thing. If you buy a course, it will help you. So there will be so many guides to guide you in the future, which to choose which subject, and to choose which subject, or in what direction to go. So if I am getting complicated in genetics, so if I can ask with Hari Prasad sir, he can guide me. So if you are getting stuck in genetics, so leave that. You can go to pathology, or you can go with other subjects, and again come back to genetics. So there will be a guide for everything. So even they don't feel bored to answer our questions. Also, one more thing I would like to add is, when I bought the course, I used to directly post the questions in the group, which was created because I was weak at maths. Even now also I'm weak at maths. So all the math problems in the genetics part, I used to post it in the group. Within 1 or 2 minutes, used to get more than 4 to 5 replies. So that was the teamwork he had, and that was the network he had. So that helped me a lot, even by connecting with other people all over the country, because we will get to know what and all are important things once the network grows. So it helps us a lot in getting experiences. So in order to move in the right path and take good experience, such courses are needed. So I highly recommend to buy a course. So whatever may be the exam, some guidance should be there. Without guidance, nothing should be clear, because it may mislead sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you so much, Mithun. Like you have given a very good message to all your juniors. So I would also suggest you see if you are confident about like clearing any exams from by your self study, you can obviously do it. But my overall suggestion would be thoroughly go for the previous year papers, analyze the things, do the hard work in a smart way. But if you are just wanting for some package or some course like where you need a comprehensive guidance regarding the exam, where you want someone to start from scratch and explain each and everything and give it in a ready-made. So you can obviously choose a graded platform for your ICRPG exam preparation. And soon we'll be starting for all other subjects also, all other exams. So if you feel like, obviously, like if your seniors have been benefited from this course, and you will be also. I won't be explaining much about this course. I guess like most of the students already know it. If you're not aware of our course, just have a link in the description box. Links are available. Just click on it and get to know more about these courses. And if you have any queries, you can contact us directly. The numbers are available in the same description box. And Mithun, thank you so much for sparing your valuable time with me. And it was very good interactive session. I always love to interact with the students, and it's very good that someone is praising you and your platform and for all the hard work like that we are put in. So it's the best. Like what else I can expect from the students, from my own students. Thank you so much. I wish you all the very best for your future studies. Be in touch. Like we will be definitely with you until you finish and you end up doing something. Further, also we'll be guiding you with everything we have in the best in our best capacity. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.